I met my husband when I was 19 in India. To cut a long story short, I fell in love with him pretty much straight away. So there was lots of evidence, but I didn't really pick it up. First one I remember really clearly is when shopping, and I said, "Can you pass me a pack of crisps?" And he struggled that. He goes, "What's crisps?" And then his behavior got a bit more dramatic. He became more paranoid, and he kind of started changing. So I took him to doctors, and then they diagnosed at UCL and said, okay, he's got FTD, which stands for frontotemporal dementia. Your personality goes, your judgment goes. It's almost scandalous that we've known this condition for over 100 years, and yet we have no answers to that. We can't really find a cure for these masses with our research, and I think that is so critical.
Vascular dementia is the second most common form of dementia after Alzheimer's disease. It's really caused by changes or damage to the blood vessels in the brain, and very often what we're calling mini strokes are happening. That's really an important message to get across, because we actually know quite well how to prevent or treat stroke, and therefore we can potentially also prevent or treat vascular dementia. During my time as a researcher, I've seen enormous progress in how we can diagnose dementia much better, but also to understand much better what is happening actually in the brain. Even if we're not finding a cure now, research will really allow to manage the dementia much better, which in the end is a lot about quality of life people with dementia and their families have. And if we can improve that, that's a fantastic outcome for research.
Good evening, everybody. How are we? Welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on a Saturday night. Thank you very much for joining us. Firstly, obviously, thank you very much for all of your kind messages all the way through the day and comments and what have you. If you've not seen the comment on the pin post, obviously, firstly, I'm here. Sarah is okay. She's got quite a large abscess on the right-hand side of your mouth. Yeah, right-hand side of her mouth. And it's been getting painful for the last couple of days. So we've managed to. She's spoken to sort of the on-call dentist and stuff. She's been waiting for a couple of fillings, and it looks like it's just made things a bit worse. Been waiting for them now for obviously a few months. So she's on antibiotics. No mad dashes to hospital yet, but we need to speak to. We're going to speak to her dental people that she was working with at Chorley Hospital next week, and see what we can get sorted out. But yeah, good evening, everyone. So yeah, thank you very much. She says as well, thank you very much. She's trying to shout thank you, but you know, she's helping making herself feel a little bit better by some cold ice cream at the moment. So yeah, so thank you very much. It was, you know, I put that message out not for any other reason other than I didn't know what was going to happen tonight. Because obviously if Sarah needed to go to the hospital, there was no other option but I was going to take her. Lots of messages from friends and family saying that we'll take her up, but you know, you don't let your wife go off to the hospital on her own, do you? So that's why I put it up there in enough time in advance just to say that there's a chance that it might not happen tonight, but thankfully no, she's fine at the moment, and we'll see how we get on next week. Which knowing you, you'll probably need to go into hospital on Tuesday night just as a start of the world record quiz. But no, absolutely fine. So thank you very much. Really do appreciate all of your kind messages. Sarah's gone through a lot of them. You've been liking some of them, I think, on the Facebook page, haven't you? So yeah, thank you very much. Especially the heckling one. She's been on. But anyway, yeah, so good evening. Thank you very much. So we're here, we're fine, we're live. Sarah will be sat in the corner for about 10 minutes. Heckling away, no doubt. And then she's going to go and watch Pretty Woman in bed for a bit. If you are new, I've seen a few new people in the live chat, so you're probably wondering what's going on. But yes, welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. There's a countdown timer on the screen, and that's what time we start the first question. So we get started about 23 minutes time. We always come in, make sure everything's working. It always works to start with and then breaks. But we always come in early to make sure everything's working. Say hello. We talk about our charity of the month, which I'll talk about a bit later on. So if you do want to say hello, if you do want to shout out, I'm looking at the wrong screen. It's that one. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. It's up on screen. It's on all the way through the quiz. Let us know who you're playing with, how you're playing, where you are in the world. Let us know over on Twitter and Instagram. Becky is standing by tonight. She is looking after our social media this evening, and yes, she's with us this evening. No Alex tonight, unfortunately, but on that note, I'll talk about that later. Go on. Oh, okay, apparently my ice cream is really good. I'm not surprised it's salted caramel. You're lucky I've given it up. So yeah, good evening everyone. Thanks very much for joining us this evening. And to be honest, it was Sarah who said, "Go on. You've got the quiz to do. I'm okay. Crack on with the quiz." So I sort of guilt-free that she said I could carry on. So yeah, we're here, we're ready to go. 50 questions as always. I've got anagrams and dingbats for your break as well tonight. It's a few bits have been hastily put together, like the dingbats and the anagrams. So again, massive thanks to quizmaster.biz. Great resource if you've ever been on there, if you're hosting your own quizzes or what have you. It's a great resource. I use it for dingbats and the pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, there's all sorts in there, absolutely all sorts. And I've just noticed that he's got a picture generator. I think it's $9.99. You can put in what you want and it generates a proper quiz that you can print out, which I think is a really cool thing. If I'd have known that for when I had pubs, it'd make my life a lot easier. So it's a hastily put together break rounds, but the rest of the quiz, I mean, I'd written half of it before today, so we're all good. I'll tell you a bit later on about one of the rounds. You might be pleased it's back. You might sit there and want to start throwing things at the TV. I'm not sure. So let's say good evening to people. So like I say, if you want to say hello, as always, you know what to do, but let's say hello to a few people. I've got start with that one. This one sort of got me. Where is it? Hello to Kaylin Catherall. I've probably pronounced that really wrong and I apologize, but hi from LA. Los Angeles. We've made it all there. It's warm over there at the moment. Can you please give a shout out to my husband Paul and my in-laws, the Catheralls in Billericay? We've been playing the quiz together via FaceTime every Thursday and Saturday since the beginning while we wait for my husband's visa to be approved. Awesome. I hope that goes well. I hope you get that sorted quite quickly. And you can all be together again. But thank you very much for joining us. I've got hi Jay and team, the newbie Linda, Claire and Jason here looking forward to the quiz. Can you say hi to us, and also Undiscovered, Jebrel, Normski as well. Good evening to you guys. Good luck for the Guinness World Record. Yeah, I'll talk a bit more about that on a bit later on. Now we've got a schedule in place and we know the plan. We've just got a few more bits to box off, and then we are all ready to go. Could we get a shout out to our quiz partners in crime, Lee and Louise in Yedding? They introduced us to the quiz in week 2 and we've played ever since. Yesterday was Lee's birthday, so they're celebrating today with a spa at home day, followed by the quiz, of course. That's from Leanne and Robert. Good evening to all of you. Hope you're okay. Good evening to Catriona and the Mill Lane Mob. Hope you're okay, guys. Looking forward to another great quiz, and sending best wishes to Sarah. There you go. You've got another one. See, they just keep coming in. Hey, you've nicked my Thursday. Thanks for the birthday shout out. Oh, am I on the right one here? I am, yes. Just making sure I was on the right one. So yeah, good evening to you, and Anderson. Darren says, please could you shout out a big happy 70th birthday for tomorrow from Alex, Daz, Sam, John and the grandkids. Can't see him tomorrow, but this would be a lovely surprise. Of course I can. So happy 70th birthday. Hope you're okay. Hope you have a good day. Big hello to our family quiz heads, the Coopers, the Peels and Joan plus Mick from Darwin. Yeah, the Peels and Joan and Mick from Darwin. Good luck tonight, everybody. Thanks for all your fab work with quiz, and good luck for the longest quiz. Yeah, I might need it. Hi guys, this is from Matt. Hi guys, can I get a shout out tonight for me, Matthew Livings, as it's my birthday and we'll be celebrating with a takeaway steak and chips and doing your quiz as always. We are patrons. Well, thank you very much. Good evening. Hope you're well. Good evening, Christina Lang. Hope you're okay. Let's go on to that one. So I saved some of these earlier. Let's go back on to that one, and that one. There we go. Good evening to Denise. Please shout out to my brother Darren and me. We have been quizzing since day one with you. It is our lifeline, as Darren lives in a care home and we haven't met in person since May. Oh, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, you do get to meet soon. So good luck to you guys. Average over 40. Excellent. That's good, not bad. Shout out to the Connolly and the Laxton households. Been watching from the very start and compete with each other twice weekly. My sister Charlotte even joined in whilst in the Labour ward in April. Wow. So come round in a year's time and it'll be like, we'll have a 1-year-old as well. Oh, excuse me. Thanks for the quizzes to you and the team. 48 out of 50 is our best score, hoping to finally get a 100%er. Yeah, there's a lot of people are aiming for that. Sometimes it just falls the right way, so maybe it might just be your night tonight. You never know. Hi Jay, would love a shout out. The Copters, we have been with you since the start. I've seen my whole pregnancy with you, and now my baby boy plays along with us too. Oh bless, thank you for everything. That is cute. That is very cute. Please, could you give a shout out to the Duffs and Harley from Hull? We've watched from the beginning and love all the quizzes. Thank you for all the joy you've brought this year. Well, thank you very much for playing. Really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for joining us. One more for just a second. Hi Jay, could you say congratulations to Hayley McCready for getting her promotion to ward manager at West Heath Hospital in Birmingham, with love from all of the family. Of course I can. Congratulations to you, Hayley. Well trained. Congratulations to you, Hayley. Well done. Incredible job you guys do. So congratulations on your promotion. Well done to you. Let me just put that in the right position so I know where I got to, which is there. Perfect. Right, yeah, so about 16 minutes and we'll get the first question underway. So yeah, if you do want to say hello, head on over to our social media, so on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Use our hashtag as always, and we'll try and say hello to as many people. I've got quite a few more to go through, but we'll try and say hello to as many people as possible. For those asking about Quiz Jockey, this is the last Saturday where Quiz Jockey's not available. It will be available from next week. Again, apologies for the technical issues on Thursday night. Saturdays I always default to my my PowerPoint slides anyway. We know what the issue was. It was a combination of myself and Michael. I slightly broke it, and then Michael went in to fix it. So yeah, apologies for that. Thanks very much to the guys who helped out with the grading system and learning that on Thursday night. Really appreciated you giving up your time for that. But yeah, so we know what the problem was now. Michael's gonna. I say I'm fixing it. Not a chance. I don't even know how it all comes together. So yeah, Michael's confident he knows exactly what's wrong. We'll get it sorted and we'll be all good for Thursday. Quiz Jockey will be on Thursday night. It's not on for the whole of the the longest quiz, for simple reason being it's over 2,500 questions, and I'd have to sit there and type each one of those into Quiz Jockey along with the answers. So Quiz Jockey will be on for the final part of the longest quiz. So that'll be on the Thursday night as normal. The schedule went out. Oh, when did you put it out, Bex? I think Bex put it out today. The schedule, so it shows you what's happening in each hour, so you can dip in and out as and when. There's all sorts in there. So I'll talk more about the longest quiz a bit later on. But yeah, so the schedule's out, but there's you'll see if you look at the schedule, there's 3 separate breaks in there, which I'm allowed. So for every hour I do, I'm allowed a 5-minute break, which I can pull all together and then have a break at various points. So for example, Wednesday at 5, I'm going to take an hour break there. The stream will still be running, the video will still be running. It will still, well, it's going to be from upstairs when I do it. Now that's sorted. But the camera will still be on. Microphone will probably be muted, but it's just because that will be an opportunity for me to see my little. Hello.
Does that mean I get the bed for myself for 2 whole nights?
Yes, you get the bed to yourself for 2 whole nights. Good to see the priorities of people. So yeah, that's basically what happens. So there's breaks in there. For those of you who are fans of Zoe Ball's Breakfast Show and listen to the quiz on a Thursday, you'll be able to see it from a different perspective. Because obviously it's going to be part of the longest quiz. So you won't be able, if you're watching on the stream, you won't be able to hear Zoe and the team's reaction, but you will be able to see me on camera, and I'll be asking the questions through there, so you'll hear sort of my interaction. It'll be a bit weird because there'll be a delay as well, so if you try listening to both and piece it together, it won't work. But yeah, it'll be incorporated into the live stream. So but yeah, I'll talk more about it a bit later on because I've got a couple of things I need to sort out with it. So what have we got? 13 and a bit to go. Obviously, as always, we've got we're supporting a charity as always, and it's the Return of Alzheimer's Research UK. A few people have said, it's great to see Alzheimer's back. We were planning on something with them, but we couldn't unfortunately pull it off. But that's why we're back with them in November, and we're really delighted and pleased to be working with them again. So there'll be a video from them in the break, and as always, the Just Giving link is down in the description. So yeah, go over and annoy Becky. She's over on social media. She had sent me a shout out actually. She's where are we? Yeah, so she said, can I say hello to Damon, Debbie, Ian and Georgie the sausage dog? Of course I can. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're well, and obviously, yeah, Damon, I will catch up with you when we're allowed to. Damon's a friend of mine. I'll need to introduce the team properly at some point. Damon's mum, I think. So yeah, I need to introduce everyone properly. We'll do a video at some point. We'll put the 3 of us together and they can introduce and tell you all about themselves. I've known Becky for many years, so it's great to have her on board. Right, let's say hello to a few more people then. So David Watkins, can I have a shout out tonight? Of course you can. I've been playing since the start of Thursday and Saturday nights and are the highlight of my week. My wife is Jo, and strangely her sister, whose name is Sarah, is married to a J too. Wow, maybe it's like an unwritten rule somewhere that if you name Sarah, you must marry a J. I'm not sure. Someone.
I missed that.
I know you did because you're strange. My wife is Jo, and then strangely her sister, whose name is Sarah, is married to a J too.
Yay.
Your antibiotics have kicked in. You've perked up a lot over the last few hours. Please could you give a shout out to my fiance Lee? It's his birthday. We've already gone through that one. How did that one slip through? Hi Jay, we've been here every night since March, and will be tonight too. Thanks for the many quizzes and more importantly the laughs. Here's to many more, Simon and Jenny. So good evening to you guys. Yes. Could I have a shout out please? It's my birthday tomorrow and I love doing your quiz every week on Thursday and Saturdays. Hope you're well and staying safe. Thank you. That's from Nadine Jones. Happy birthday then to you tomorrow. Hope you have a good day. Hi Jay, we have caught every quiz since started, even when Greg went back to work offshore in Equatorial Guinea. Oh, we can tick that one off the list. I don't think we've ever had anyone from Equatorial Guinea. So good evening to you. Celebrating our 33rd wedding anniversary. We're on different continents, but we join in by Zoom. We would love a shout out. That's from Greg and Sylvia. Good evening to you guys. That's awesome. You know, well, congratulations on your 33rd wedding anniversary, and we can now tick Equatorial Guinea off. Sure, we've got it. We were joking about the states of the United, you know, how many different people we had from the states of the United States. I reckon we could probably tick off countries of the world by the end, by the time that we finally sort of do a final quiz, which, by the way, I'm not going anywhere, just to clarify. I told you we'll be here until there's only one person watching. Can you say a big hello to Phil Bowyer? He says Jay hasn't said hello to me. Oh, sorry, Phil. Hi, Phil. I hope you're okay. You're okay. Good. I'm shielding for a second time, and Phil has been amazing getting shopping, medicine, etc. We've been quizzing from the beginning and look forward to Thursdays and Saturdays. Well, hello to you, Phil. You're a hero for going out and doing all those bits and pieces. One of the unsung people who have been doing all those for bits in the community. It's one of the things I've been saying. It's just an incredible community of people out there that have joined. Community really is at the heart of everything, you know, that we do, and it's just absolutely. Oh, there goes my phone. It's just absolutely, honestly, it's absolutely incredible. You know, some of the things that you guys are doing. And you know, I was reading earlier when I put the video up. Sarah and I went back through the comments and having a look at some bits, and you know, there's a group of you having a conversation about it all, and it was lovely to see. So, you know, this really is the most incredible community of not just people who are hardened quizzers, but you know, people who just enjoy having a laugh. So everyone is more than welcome. So thanks very much. How long we got? 9 minutes. Cool, let me just check that one, make sure, was there anything in there? Lee Bignold, I saw your message, so yeah, thank you very much. I'll reply to you hopefully after the quiz is finished. Thank you very much for what you've said. I'm going to cover a couple of those bits off tonight, but I will message you back. Alan Jackson, good evening to you. I've read your message as well, and I saw your email. So yeah, thank you very much about with your advice about Quiz Jockey. I'll be honest, you were pretty much on the money as to what your thoughts were of Quiz Jockey, but I will get back to you, and Sean as well. These are all Patreons who sent messages. Sean, I will reply to you of your one, and Catherine as well. Catherine Hughes, I'll be back to you as well. Once obviously I was trying to get everything done yesterday and today, but as you can imagine, it's been a bit up in the air and hectic, but I will get back to you guys. Good evening, Sarah Ramsey. Hi Jay, can you say hello to the Thornwell family? They do the quiz with us on a Saturday. We, the Ramseys, do both Thursday and Saturdays. Can't wait to get together with them. Oh, good evening to all of you. Hope you're okay. Excuse me. Can't wait. Good evening, Paul. Can't wait. Been doing it as a family since week 1. Can you give a shout out to Jan, Caitlin, and Imogen? Of course, can. Good evening. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well, guys. Hope you're all staying safe. Rosemary, please can you say hi to our daughter Nicola and her family? We haven't seen each since last Christmas, and we're missing them loads. I love the quizzes. I know that feeling. We've not seen my mum till just after Christmas last year. So yeah, I know where you're coming from. So yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe. Hello to Nicola and her family. Bleep bleep, that means the door's opened at the back. Rose Hutton, week 34, been with you. Is it week 34? I've stopped counting for a couple of weeks just because of wow, is it really week 34? So hi Rose, been with you every Thursday and Saturday since week 1. Thanks Jay, really look forward to the quizzes. Keep safe. Thank you very much. You too as well. Sarah Enright, please shout out Mark Taylor, Richard Mead and Sarah from Portsmouth. Good evening to you. I hope you're all okay. Robin, please shout out to my mother who had her birthday in after being so smug early in the year, thinking she wasn't going to have well, the L word birthday. Oh dear. Oh dear. But well, yeah. Hello. Hello to Robin and your mum as well. Robert Stokes, looking forward to the quiz tonight. Shout out to Carol and Brian Stokes in Wharton-on-the-Naze, who will lose again tonight, from Rob and Nikki. And then underneath, Carol's come back with, we might surprise you. You never know. You might just surprise them this evening. You never know. There might be something in there that might just trip them up. I don't know, you guys. I'm just speculating, to be honest. Shout out to Wendy and Ian Batchelor, Alex Sandel and Charlotte Zanka, who also quiz twice a week with us. I want a big hello to Guide Dog Enya. Hello, Guide Dog Enya. Hope you're all okay. And one more for now. Would really appreciate a shout out for Sam, Chloe, Alex, Alison, and Mike. We'll be there again tonight. You have kept us sane in these uncertain times. Thank you for that. I'm not sure I've ever kept anyone sane, but I'll take that. So thank you very much. Completely and utterly very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah, we'll get started in about 6 minutes time. If you are new, welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. I am realised that I might have to change that actually, because I didn't realise how bright it is, but I'm in t-shirt just because I've been knocking around with little and all day and doing bits and pieces, so I sort of not had time to stick a shirt on. I might do it in the break, because if it's blinding everyone, because it seems to be a bit bright white on screen, so I might change that in the break. But yeah, so good evening to everyone. If you've never played before, it's a 50 question pen and paper fun general knowledge general knowledge quiz. So it's 50 questions, different categories, different things to go through. On a Saturday in the breaks, we put up Dingbats and Ditloids and Anagrams and all sorts of other bits and pieces to keep you going in the breaks. Tonight, like I say, it'll be Anagrams for the first one, and then Dingbats again for the second break. They're just something to keep you entertained, but the main quiz is 50 questions long. We do 30 questions, take a break, give you the answers, and then do the final 20 questions. So yeah, it's all good fun. Grab yourself some pen and paper, get yourself settled. You've got about 5 minutes to grab yourselves a drink and get yourselves settled, comfortable, and ready to go. Yes. You know what, I'm tired now, and I'm sat here thinking I've got 49 hours of a quiz to do this week. So yeah, no, thank you very much to all of those who've been in touch about the quiz. Hope everyone, sorry about next week. I do need some help, but I'll tell you what help I need in the break. I've got, if you are, by the way, it reminds me, if you are a Patreon, so yeah, I've just seen a comment saying Jebril. Yes, I know, sorry. Patrons, there's a very long schedule post with lots of information, plus the charity vote is going up tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow mid-morning, I think. I'm sort of sat in front of the computer sorting some bits out in the morning. So yeah, there's a very long post going up on Patreon. It'll go up on all tiers. And it will include some of the help I need for the Guinness World Record quiz, and I will, and then we'll put it out to everyone. So we do need quite a bit of help with it, just because little bits and pieces, things like what's witnesses and saying I've watched at this point, and having a certain number watching. I mean, it's not a massive amount. We only need 10 people to be watching at any one point, so I think we'll easily be covered on that. But yeah, it's just making sure that things like witnesses and stuff like that, saying I watched between this time and that time, but I'll explain more in the break. Right, let's say hello to the last few more people. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. If you do go, I'm just digging through everything, but do go over and say hello to Bex. She is sat over on Twitter. Well, not literally on Twitter, but she's over on Twitter and social media, Twitter, Instagram, etc. So go over and tell her. She's Becky is our social media queen. She's very interactive and goes through and comes up with all kinds of things. Reminds me actually, Bex, we didn't talk about your 49 hours staying awake from Tuesday to Thursday. We'll have a chat when we get together tomorrow night, virtually on Zoom. We'll cover that 49 hours for you, don't worry. Right, where did I get to? Katrina, please give a shout out to the Doyle family in London. We have done the Thursday and Saturday quiz since the beginning, but you never read out our messages. Thank you. Hopefully you will tonight. Thanks to the Doyles. Well, good evening. It's not even Katrina, is it? It's Katina Doyle. Good evening to you. And it just goes to show the volume of people that we do get. So there we go. It will always come round. It will always come round if we can get through. Right, where do we get to? Linda, my daughter Maddie Joy Rumley and I will be joining you as always from Kent, together with our ever faithful teammate all the way from Cornwall, Vicky Luck. Well, good evening to you guys. I hope you're okay. And greetings, Jay, from Jersey CI. Jersey CI? Channel Islands. Need to wake up. See you later. Never missed one from day one. Good evening to you. I hope you're all okay. It took me a while to work out what CI was. And Laura, where are I? Laura McGregor. Hi, can you give a shout out to team hyphen? Awesome team name actually, that. And Roy from Biddulph Moor. Roy is our team mascot. We have been playing since the start. Love your quizzes. That's quite weird because my quiz team also had a team mascot called Roy. We called him Beer Monkey. Yours is much better looking than our team mascot. Although ours will bring beer when you're playing a quiz. That I'm not sure will make it to the bar, but that's quite cool. I like that. But good evening to you guys. I hope you're well. I'm going to get so much stick for that in about 30 seconds when it catches up. Right, so a minute to go. Last one then. Us guys, Norfolk by the Sea, are really looking forward to taking part again this evening. What's even better is that we allow ourselves snacks and wine on quiz nights. It's almost a shame we only do Thursday and Saturdays. Well, good evening to you guys. I hope you're okay. Oh, and evening Bill as well. Bill Tutor, that one just slipped past my. Joining you, hoping that the entertainment round is music, and best wishes for setting a new record. Well, what have I got? Less than a minute to go. So yes, you may be pleased that your entertainment round this evening is music. So your entertainment round is music this evening. There we go. Sorry, Roy's just sent me a message. That's gonna. Yeah, I can't repeat that. So yeah, we are. Music is back. There is a music round. I put sport and leisure back in on Thursday night because a lot of people were asking for sport and leisure. We do read everything and we do listen. One of the other rounds that you guys really enjoyed from way back sort of towards the beginning was music lyrics. It's back for one night. I've got music lyrics tonight, and they are all what you'd traditionally see on a Saturday night if you were in a pub. You know, those party songs, the anthems, the ones that you'll have singing along to and you'll know what they are. But for now, we've got 3 seconds to go. We start then with a picture round. Grab your pens and paper. I need to do that. Let's make sure that's right, and I'm not muted. There we go. So yeah, picture round then to start us this evening. Grab your pens, grab your paper. It was quite weird, quite sweet. A few people messaged and said, please put yourself back on screen when the questions are up. So I'm back. I've got it sorted. But here we go then. Picture round number 1. So who is this man for number 1? So who is this man for number 1? I'd love to say that's an alcoholic drink I'm putting together in the background, but it's not, because I've got to go and grab something from the out of hours chemist once I've done the quiz. Number 2, name the TV show. I've left one little clue in there if your eyesight is really good, but name the TV show. Whoops. Can tell I'm with it. YouTube live chat. Forgot to turn live chat off. It is now off. Apologies for that. If you are playing on Facebook, please do not put the answers in the comments. But YouTube live chat is now switched off. Number 3, name the band. So name the band for number 3. Number 4, name the landmark. So name the landmark for number 4. Number 5, name the country from the flag. Name the country from the flag. Number 6, name what is the former name of this sweet? So what is the former name of this sweet? Number 7, what's the name of this app? Bane of Quizmaster's lives, but what is the name of this app? Number 8, name the film from the screenshot. Name the film from the screenshot. Number 9, name the sweet. So name the sweet for number 9. And finally then, number 10. Who is this man? So who is this man? Train. Okay, so round 2 then, music lyrics. Now, these should be all songs you would hear. It's not just in pubs, but these are party songs that you'd hear. You know, the songs that you sing along to and etc. You know the words. It's just whether or not you know the name of the song. They are from all eras as well, because I'm starting in the 60s. Number 1. Where it began. I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Name the song. Okay.
You broke it.
Number 2. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Number 3. Buddy, you're a boy. Make a big noise. Playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. Name the song. Number 4. Jitterbug. 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 So that's the opening lines to which song? It is just the song title that we need. So number 5. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. Number 6. Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad upon the radio. He moved 1,000,000 hearts in mono. Remember, if you've just joined us or you do want to see any of these, they're up on social media in the break. Number 7. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. Number 8. Ooh, you can dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life. See that girl? Watch that scene. Number 9. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. ICE is back with my brand new invention. And finally then, number 10. Whoa! And there's 9 of those woes. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Okay, we finish out then part 1 of the quiz with science and nature. Number 1. What was the first authenticated steam train to reach 100 miles an hour? So what was the first authenticated steam train to reach 100 miles an hour? Number 2, what was the world's first supersonic airliner? Oh, there's a word missing from that. Hold on, because people have got me on mute. Let me just go into that. I caught it for the answers but didn't change it on there. Right. See, I can make changes on the fly now. It's good. Where are we? That one, that one. There you go. So what was the world's first supersonic passenger airliner? Number 3, the Aurora Australis are the southern cousins to which northern phenomenon? So the Aurora Australis are the southern cousin to which northern phenomenon? Number 4, what does the D stand for in LED? What does the D stand for in LED? Number 5, Proxima Centauri is the closest what to Earth after the Sun? So Proxima Centauri is the closest what to Earth after the Sun? Number 6, what other name is the crane fly known as? So what other name is the crane fly known as? Number 7, which island did the dodo live until extinction? Which island did the dodo live until extinction? Number 8, what natural event caused most European airspaces to be closed in 2010? So what natural event caused most European airspaces to be closed in 2010? Number 9, which animal has eyes bigger than its brain? So which animal has eyes bigger than its brain? And finally then, number 10, morphine was named after the Roman god of what? So morphine was named after the Roman god of what? Okay, time to take a short break then. So your first break, as I said tonight, is anagrams, and the anagrams are going to be, if I find them, where have they gone? So it's famous people, your anagrams. So there's 9 in total, 9 famous people. As always, clock will go up on screen to tell you when your time is up on those. So we've got a video from Alzheimer's Research UK. Lost my train of thought. So we've got a short video from Alzheimer's Research UK. I'll put that on, and then your anagrams and everything will be on afterwards. I will see you. If you get on the right one, that one there. I will see you very shortly. Back soon.
I met my husband when I was 19 in India. To cut a long story short, I fell in love with him pretty much straight away. So there was lots of evidence, but I didn't really pick it up. First one I remember really clearly is when shopping, and I said, "Can you pass me a pack of crisps?" And he struggled that. He goes, "What's crisps?" And then his behavior got a bit more dramatic. He became more paranoid and he kind of started changing. So I took him to doctors and then they diagnosed at UCL and said, okay, he's got FTD, which stands for frontotemporal dementia. Your personality goes, your judgment goes. It's almost scandalous that we've known this condition for over 100 years and yet we have no answers to that. We can't really find a cure for these masses with our research. And I think that is so critical.
Vascular dementia is the second most common form of dementia after Alzheimer's disease. It's really caused by changes or damage to the blood vessels in the brain, and very often what we're calling mini strokes are happening. That's really an important message to get across, because we actually know quite well how to prevent or treat stroke, and therefore we can potentially also prevent or treat vascular dementia. During my time as a researcher, I've seen enormous progress in how we can diagnose dementia much better, but also to understand much better what is happening actually in the brain. Even if we're not finding a cure now, research will really allow to manage the dementia much better, which in the end is a lot about quality of life people with dementia and their families have. And if we can improve that, that's a fantastic outcome for research.
So I'm up here in the corner as usual in my little box, but yeah, you've still got just like about 2 minutes to go on these. While you're feverishly going through those, I very, very nearly missed this on the YouTube live chat. Good evening to the Topless family. Got woken up in time for the quiz. It was on the super chat. I very nearly missed it, but caught it, and Alex caught it as well and sent it through to me. So yeah, good evening to the Topless family. Hope you are okay. And I also do want to send out my love and affection to Carmen. I hope you're well. Our thoughts are with you from me, Jack, and Sarah. So our thoughts are with you at this time that you're in. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the person that you're playing with on the quiz is giving you lots and lots of help. So yeah, this was a very, very hastily put together, hence why it's set out like it is and not the usual text. Quizmaster.biz, it's got some. In fact, actually, if you're watching, I know you probably are. I will respond to your message on Twitter because we've been talking. So I use Quizmaster.biz for the breaks and stuff for these breaks on a Saturday. But it is a really good resource if you're trying to put a family quiz together. Go and have a look. There's an enormous amount of work's gone into that over the years. It is a great resource. I mean, I've personally not been into the questions for a while, so I don't know sort of the questions and stuff what are in there. I just go in for the pictures, but there's just loads on there, absolutely loads. So if you are running a family quiz or anything along those lines, and you want to make it easier for yourself, toddle over onto there, and I'm sure you'll find what you need. I've got cramp in my neck. Oh dear. Okay, 21 seconds to go, and then I'll give you the answers. Yeah, in So Solid Crew fashion, I've got 21 seconds to go. If you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I've got 21 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. There's your answers. Apart from, I've not changed 2 of them. Ah, see, this is what I said. It was hastily put together. Right. Okie dokie. Let's go into it. I'll let you start reading those while I try and remember what they were. That one was... I've probably spelt it wrong. So that one was that one, and... yeah, that one was that one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so number 1, Whitney Houston, which I'm not going back in. Whitney Houston. I did tell you it was hastily put together. There you go. Whitney Houston. Number 2, Beyonce Knowles. Number 3, Natalie Portman. Number 4, Jennifer Aniston. Number 5, Scarlett Johansson, which I probably spelled wrong, but trying to do it in a hurry. Number 6, Meg Ryan. Number 7, Brad Pitt. Number 8, Daniel Radcliffe. And number 9, Robert De Niro. So there we go. Apologies for being wrong there. Like I said, it was hastily put together. It was the last thing I had to do. But I think today, my mistakes, I've got a tiny excuse. Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, Dingbats in the second part of the quiz. I'll check in the second break and make sure I put the answers on right for those. Right, we'll go through the answers then to the first part of the quiz in in about a minute's time. And get to the answers. Where are they? That one there. Perfect. How are you getting on? How are you doing? Connections round and general knowledge to finish off, as always. I like the connections tonight. I know a lot of you weren't a fan of it. You got the answers right, but couldn't work out what they all linked together. My friend Dave was... I don't know whether he got it, actually. I've not spoken to him about whether or not he got it. Good old Cockney rhyming slang. Right. Okay, so we're going to go through the answers towards the second part of the quiz. Let's pop that up on screen. So grab your... Okay. So number 1 then. So who is this man? That is Lewis Hamilton. To show you how up to date is, that picture was from today. So I'll say no more about Formula 1 in case people haven't watched qualifying and don't know who is where. Lindsay, I'm looking at you. Number 2, name the TV show. That is Gladiators. I always wanted to have a go at that as a kid. Not the sort of rest of it, just the assault course. I thought that would have been absolutely awesome. Number 3, name the band. That's Coldplay. I'm not quite sure what Chris Martin is doing other than singing, but that's Coldplay. Number 4, name the landmark. That's obviously Stonehenge. That's been in the news this week because they're building a road underneath it. Number 5, name the country. That's Monaco. Number 6, the former name of that sweet is, of course, Opal Fruits. Number 7, name the app. That's Shazam. Number 8, name the film. That's 101 Dalmatians. Obviously not 101 on screen, but you knew what it was. Number 9, name the sweet. It's a drumstick lolly. And number 10, who is this? That is Shane Ritchie. Looking very well there. That's his I'm a Celebrity picture. Okay, number 2 then, music lyrics. Becky sent me some feedback saying that you guys have gone absolutely nuts for this on social media, as you did before. I think it was the anniversary quiz last time we did it, so it was a good few weeks ago. So here we go, number 1 then. Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's going strong. To name the song, it was, of course, Sweet Caroline. I'm not singing this week because the few of you was like, is Jay trying to get himself a recording contract? No, I just miss karaoke, to be fair. And number 2, at first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Of course, Gloria Gaynor and I Will Survive. Number 3, buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. We Will Rock You by Queen. Number 4, Jitterbug. Jitterbug, Jitterbug, Jitterbug was, of course, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. A jitterbug. Number 5, so no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. The song is called I'll Be There For You. It's not the Friends theme tune, it's I'll Be There For You, There For You by the Rembrandts. So actually, whenever you hear anyone singing that song, it's great when it gets to the end of what would have been the Friends theme tune, and then listening to everyone sort of not know what the second verse is, it's quite funny. Number 6, poor old Johnny Ray. Sounded sad upon the radio. He moved a million hearts in mono is, of course, Come On Eileen. Number 7, sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me is Tainted Love. Oops, too far. Number 8, ooh, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, dig it, the dancing queen. Number 9, alright, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention is, of course, Ice Ice Baby. And number 10, whoa, whoa, times 9. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor is The Greatest Showman. So round 3, science and nature. It turns out that there are 2 flags. Typical, I pick a flag and it turns out there's 2. So Indonesia has that flag. So obviously Monaco is a principality, which has that flag, and also Indonesia also has that flag. Well done for you getting that right. I knew it was the flag of Monaco. So yeah, if you put Indonesia, you are right as well. So round 3, science and nature. Number 1, what was the first authenticated steam train to reach 100 miles an hour? It was the Flying Scotsman. Number 2, what was the world's first supersonic passenger airliner? It was Concorde. Number 3, the Aurora Australis are the southern cousin to which northern phenomenon? It's March. I've done it again. So you can tell I'm not with it today. More so than normal. Hang on. Good thing is I can, like I say, I can edit these on the fly. There we go. So yeah, Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis. If you've put Aurora Borealis, you can have that as well. Number 4, what does the D stand for in LED? It's diode, so it's light emitting diode. Number 5, Proxima Centauri is the closest what to Earth after the Sun? It is star. Number 6, what other name is the crane fly known as? It's a dragonfly. Number 7, which island did the dodo live until extinction? It was Mauritius. Number 8, what natural event caused most European airspaces to be closed in 2010? It's volcanic ash. Not a chance am I going to attempt to pronounce the name of the Icelandic volcano it came from, but it was from Iceland. Number 9, which animal has eyes bigger than its brain? It's an ostrich. And finally, number 10, morphine was named after the Roman god of what? It is dreams. Okay, so that's the first part of the quiz. How are you getting on? Let us know, as always, over on social. We'll start part 2 in about a minute's time. I'll let you, let you tot up your scores and pass your sheets back if you're playing with people in your house, etc., against people in your house, and let us know how you're doing. Connections round to come. To be fair, in my mind, I think around about question 3 or 4, people will get the connection tonight. Also, just to remember on the connections round, it might be spelt differently, but it sounds the same. So you'll see where I'm going with it when you get to it. So it might not be spelt exactly the same as the connection, but you'll see what I mean when you get to it. Let's get on to the right one, Jay. Let's get on to the right one. Round 4. Done there. Okay. Right, so I'll give you another 20 seconds to get sorted, and then we will get you on. I'm also being told that some of you know dragonflies as daddy long legs. So yeah, that's a good point. You can have a point if you put daddy long legs as well. I forgot they're known as those. Dragonfly, yeah. Right, let's do your connections round then. Push right button, Jay. That one. So let us do your connections round. Okay. Eyes down, pens ready. Here we go. So what is the name, nice simple one to start. What is the name of an injury caused by exposure to heat or flames? So what is the name of an injury caused by exposure to heat or flames? As always, let us know on social. Don't let us know what the link is, but let us know when you think you've got the link. Number 2, what is the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being or animal regarded as immortal? So what is the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being or animal regarded as immortal? Number 3, the Gatwick Express departs from which London station? So the Gatwick Express departs from which London station? Number 4. What is the name of the dish of chicken fillet pounded and rolled around in cold butter, then coated with eggs and breadcrumbs? So what is the name of the dish of chicken fillet pounded and rolled around in cold butter, then coated with eggs and breadcrumbs? I think sometimes you get fillings in them as well. Number 5. What is the name of the syndrome whereby a captive falls for their captor? So what is the name of the syndrome whereby a captive falls for their captor? Number 6. What is the name of the traditional brimmed straw hat of South American origin? Oh no, what have I done? No, it's right, I was right. Number 7. George Ezra sung about which city? So George Ezra sung about which city? Number 8. What is the name of the vegetable traditionally eaten on Christmas Day? What is the name of the vegetable traditionally eaten on Christmas Day? It's probably eaten all year round, but most people only eat it on Christmas Day. Number 9. What kind of drift was the 2006 Fast and Furious film? Train. So what kind of drift was the 2006 Fast and Furious film? And finally, number 10. What links them all together? So what links all of the answers together? Yeah. Okay, so we finish as always then with general knowledge, 10 random questions. We start with this. Number 1, the women's heptathlon consists. Start again, Jay. The women's heptathlon consists of how many events? Number 2, which secret spy organisation has its headquarters on the River Thames at Vauxhall in London? So which secret spy organisation has its headquarters on the River Thames at Vauxhall? Number 3, Sweeney Todd was the demon barber of where? So Sweeney Todd was the demon barber of where? Number 4, nice easy one. How many faces does a cube have? So how many faces does a cube have? Number 5, I love this question. Saint Jude is venerated as the patron saint of what? So Saint Jude is venerated as the patron saint of what? If you don't know the answer, this will stick with you when I tell you. Number 6, will.i.am, Meghan Trainor, said Tom Jones and Ollie Murs are the current judges stroke coaches on which TV talent show? So will.i.am, Meghan Trainor, Sir Tom Jones and Ollie Murs are the current judges stroke coaches of which TV talent show? Number 7. The number 7 represents what level on the pH scale? So the number 7 represents what level on the pH scale? Number 8, how many strings are there on a double bass? Bass. So how many strings are there on a double bass? Number 9, nice simple one again. What is the total angles on a triangle? What is the total angles on a triangle? And finally, number 10. What does the C stand for in LCD? What does the C stand for in LCD? Okay, right, so that is all of your questions then for this evening. Just trying to do that, stop that, reset that, perfect. Okay, so that is all your questions for this evening. So we're going to take another short break. It's a bit shorter as always, as you know, on the second one. So I'm just setting your timer up. There we go. So I've got Dingbats for you. If I actually put them up on the right screen. There we go. I'm not sure if you've had any of these before. I don't think you have, but I went through them very, very quickly this afternoon. So I'll put your Dingbats up on screen. No, hang on. That one. There we go. Right, I'll put your Dingbats back on screen, and then I'll be back with you shortly. See you there. Sorry about that. I was just Googling late night pharmacies and then realised what time it was. Left on screen. So you've got about a minute and 45 to go for these. Yeah, just trying to find a late night. Just trying to find a late night pharmacy for around here. I think I found one now. Although I'm not quite sure it is, but anyway, I'll find it afterwards. I'm going to fly out and get some bits for Sarah to hopefully make her feel a bit more comfortable, and so she can try and get some sleep tonight. I was just suddenly paranoid then that the music was going on over the top underneath me, but it's not. No, good. Right, so a minute to go. So yeah, just while you're finishing these off, so I'm going to put a big post up. If you're a patron, there's a long post going up tomorrow with the charity choices for this month. A bit more about the last couple of months. I've got a couple of messages to reply on that regard, and the Guinness World Record quiz. And I do need help from everyone, but patrons, I'm going to get them to. You'll go to them first, and then on Monday we'll give you the details. But basically, the long and short of it, because it's a bit difficult to explain in a sort of text post, but the long and short of it is we're going to need some witnesses. And it's going to be tricky because I'm not sure who's going to be mad enough to be up at midnight, 1-2 o'clock in the morning, but we need witnesses for 4-hour stints. You can do it many times. So you can do like the first 4 hours and then you can do another 4 hours later on, etc. But we just need to set up a system where people can sign in and say that they're going to be watching those hours, so we know we've got everything covered. Unfortunately, you can't be related to me, I'm afraid. So if you are related to me, you're not allowed to do it. But yeah, you can, if it's friends of mine are watching, you can still be you can be on there. So, and you can do it. So yeah, but that's what we need basically. And then obviously anyone to watch, you know, keep us going, social media content and what have you, you know, comments, live stream, the live chat. It's a bit of a tricky one. In fact, I'll carry on afterwards. Right, time is up. So let me put your answers on, do your dingbats, and then I'll explain what I mean. So there you go. Yes, I did change them. So that's your answers for your dingbats. So number 1, Puss in Boots. Number 2, Sweetheart. Number 3, The Undertaker. Number 4, Just for Fun. Number 5, Rockstar. Number 6, Short-Sighted. Number 7, 40 Winks. Number 8, Humpty Dumpty. And number 9, Milkshake. Okay, so yeah, so that were your answers to your dingbats. Yeah, so basically what I need is basically we need witnesses to watch the quiz, and then at the end of it, just sign a piece of paper with your name, contact details, and I watched this, and this is what happened in those 4 hours. You can literally say 50 questions on sport, whatever it might be. The live chat's going to be on all the way through for 2 reasons. One, I'm only going to have one screen open in front of me, which is going to be the YouTube live control panel. So it's a way of interacting with people. I'm going to try and say hello to as many people as I can in between stuff. But yeah, on the same token, it's just going to be tricky because obviously we can't have, you know, I don't want people putting the answers and stuff in the comments because I'm not going to be able to moderate it. I'll just be able to read. But yeah, so it's interactive all the way through. I'll say hello to many people, but yeah, we do need some help from the community. So look out for the post. It will be on Facebook on Monday if you're a patron, or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter on Monday. But if you are a patron, then it will be up on Patreon tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, with all the details. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really, 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 really fun, and it's going to be a good giggle. There's a lot. There are, and I've said this before, open transparency. There will be questions you've heard before. There's going to be full rounds and full quizzes you've heard before, because I'm putting on the record quiz, the first ever quiz we're going to kick it off with. You know, so there are going to be questions that you've heard in there before, but it's not about having completely brand new questions. It's about hosting a quiz for the longest time possible. The world record moment is at 5:10 in the morning on Thursday, because that's when the current record finishes, which is 33 hours and 8 minutes. So if you're around and if you're mad enough to be up at that time in the morning, please do come along and celebrate with us. But obviously it will go all the way through till the Thursday night. I'm probably going to be sort of like that by Thursday night, but you know, it'll go all the way through till Thursday night. So there's loads to go on, loads for you guys to drop in and out of and have fun with. And I'm looking forward to it, and it will look, the only thing is, as much as we're working with the guys at Guinness, we'll know that we've beaten the record as far as we're concerned, but it won't be verified until all the things like the witness statements, Guinness go through the video and stuff. So if you remember from last time, we knew we got a record, we knew it was that 182,000, so we knew we'd done it, but we couldn't say we'd confirmed it until we got the feedback from Guinness. So it can take a few weeks to make sure that we've done everything that we should. And as far as I'm aware, I've gone through the guidelines with a fine-tooth comb. We will have done it, so we can provisionally say on Thursday night we have broken the record, but obviously it won't be confirmed. And then we'll share it with you, as always. The sooner we get that certificate through, we will share it with you guys straight away. Right, let's give you some answers then. I'm whittering on, but yeah, really do. You know, if you are about, you know, if you're bored and got nothing to do, a few people have said they're going to put me on overnight and send them to sleep, like some really weird self-help. You know, you see them on YouTube. You know, you are a strong and powerful person. You know, you are going to achieve great success tomorrow. I'm slightly concerned that people are going to do that and send themselves to sleep with that, because they'll just have in their ears question number 7,952. What was the capital of such and might improve your knowledge, I suppose. Right, let's give you then some answers. I've witted on long enough tonight. Okay, here we go. So connections round then. Round 4. Here we go. So number 1, what is the name of an injury caused by exposure to heat or flames? It is a burn. Spelled slightly differently for the connection. Number 2. What is the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being or animal regarded as immortal? It is soul. Again, spelled slightly differently for the connection. Number 3, the Gatwick Express departs from which London station? It's Victoria. Number 4, what is the name of the dish of chicken fillet pounded and rolled around in cold butter, then coated with eggs and breadcrumbs? It's Kiev. Number 5, what is the name of the syndrome whereby a captive falls for their captor? It is Stockholm. Number 6, what is the name of the traditional brimmed straw hat of South American origin? It's a Panama. That's what I was panicking about, because I suddenly thought, is Panama in South America? Have I got that wrong? But doubted myself. Number 7, George Ezra sung about which city? It's Budapest. Number 8, what is the name of the vegetable traditionally eaten on Christmas Day? It is Brussels. Number 9, what kind of drift was the 2006 Fast and Furious film? It was Tokyo Drift. Finally, number 10, what links them all together? They are all capital cities. Number 5, then, general knowledge. Number 1, the women's heptathlon consists of how many events? It's dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Let me just check the rest of these and make sure there's an actual proper answer in. Yeah, right, okay. There we go. So women's heptathlon consists of how many events? It's 7. Number 2, which secret spy organisation has its headquarters on the River Thames at Vauxhall? It's MI6, or Secret Intelligence Service, SIS. I don't know why you'd have a secret spy organisation smack bang on the River Thames in that massive building and then everyone know about it. Not really secret, is it? Number 3, Sweeney Todd was the demon barber of where? Fleet Street. I've researching this earlier. I thought that was based on a true story. It turns out it might actually just be an urban legend. I actually thought it was a true story. Number 4, how many faces does a cube have? It's 6. Number 5, so if you didn't know this, you'll know this for future. Saint Jude is venerated as the patron saint of what? It's the patron saint of lost causes. Now I remember this from years ago. Sort of through, I actually found out about it in my 2 years of Dark Times that was, so yeah, I wasn't calling myself Saint Jude, but I was like, wow, lost causes, awesome. Number 6, will.i.am, Meghan Trainor, Sir Tom Jones and Ollie Murs are the current judges stroke coaches of which TV talent show? It's The Voice. Number 7, the number 7 represents what level on the pH scale? It's neutral. Number 8, how many strings are there on a double bass? It is 4. Number 9, I said nice easy one. What is the total angles on a triangle? It's 180. And number 10, what does the C stand for in LCD? It is crystal. You can tell I've been looking at TVs this week. Okay, so that is the end of your questions. Let's put your tiebreaker up on screen straight away. So Jude Bellingham made his England debut on Thursday night, becoming the what number player to represent England? So Jude Bellingham made his England debut on Thursday night, becoming the what number player to represent England? So I'll give you 30 seconds to come up with a figure. England football as well, should clarify. So yeah, I do apologise for the slides and stuff tonight. As you can tell, I put the quiz together over the last couple of days, but in terms of building them onto the slides was done in a bit of a hurry this evening, as you can imagine. So my hands up and apologies for tonight. But again, it wouldn't be a quiz of mine without some form of mistake. At least everything technically has worked tonight. Okay, let's give you the answer in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So he became the 1,258th player to represent England. Someone else made his debut on the same night who was 1,257. So I don't know how they worked out who got what number, but so congratulations to Jude Bellingham, 1,258th. And that is it. That is your quiz for this evening. Thank you very much, as always, for playing along. Very, very much appreciate your company. Thank you again for all your messages of support. I can tell you that Sarah was reading those earlier when she wasn't feeling great. She sat and went through all the comments on the video and then all the comments on subsequent posts. So thank you very much. I know it will have given her a bit of a lift as well. So I'm going to scoot off to the out of hours pharmacy now and try and get her some other bits just to make her feel as best as possible. So thank you very much. So that's it from us. But yeah, don't forget, Tuesday night. So the stream will start live at 7:50 and then it will go, so the first question at 8 p.m. And we're kicking off with the first ever quiz that we did back on the 26th of March. So kick off at that time. The only thing to bear in mind with the stream, so if for whatever reason the stream goes, I can flick over to another stream that'll be ready to go. I've got a minute if there's a technical problem to cross over. So if you go onto the link that'll be up on social media and stuff over the next couple of days and it's not working for whatever reason, just come straight onto the YouTube channel, because it won't be on the quiz won't be on Facebook until we this is exclusive to YouTube until Thursday night. It'll be back on Thursday night as normal on Facebook. So yeah, yeah, that's it really. I can't, what was I going to say? Yeah, so just make sure if you go to that link and it's not there, we'll make sure the other link gets put up. We've got clearance to be on for over 49 hours from YouTube, and we're really grateful to Nima and the team for their support with it. So yeah, we'll be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be exhausting. I need to go to a cash and carry and get a lot of energy drinks, I think. But no, really looking forward to it. It's going to be great fun. So if you are about, please join in, please jump in, send us loads of comments, messages on the live chat, etc. And yeah, so we'll see you on the other side. Alex has just sent me a message and said I've not done Saturday selfie, so I'm just going to back up a little bit while I carry on. I'm going to go that way. Yeah, sorry, I know there's loads of you enjoy the Saturday selfie, you like having a picture, and I can't remember the lady's name as well, and it was lovely, and it said, please let us know that Sarah's okay. You've been in the living room twice a week, we feel like you're a member of the family, so please let us know. And it was just such a lovely message to read. So, you know, little things like that, really, really appreciate it. Okay, right, so don't forget to let us know your scores over on social media. How have you got on tonight? So yeah, thank you for everything. Thanks for sticking on tonight, guys. Apologies for the slides, but we'll get back to normal as well, that is normal, really, isn't it? So yeah, thanks very much. And if, yeah, we'll see you all on, or some of you starting off from Tuesday night, 7:50. See you all later. Take care. Oh, I've not even set up. There we go. See you all later. Take care and stay safe.